strength, vision and legacy. I think strength is a good way for everyone to get involved, to learn and take a bit of leadership, listen to the elders, follow in those footsteps. And yeah, I like for the legacy just for them to use to carry on. My uncles and aunties and elders keeping together, supporting one another for the hard times and the good times, and recognising where you come from and passing that on to your children and grandchildren so they know where they come from and be proud of their culture. I mean, family is number one, passing that on and sticking together. Well, firstly, I think it's important to listen to them, what they got to say. Don't judge them. I mean, by listening to them and just being there with them. Always tell them that you're there for them, to support them. If they need to talk, we're there. If you need someone else to be there to support you, like your friend or your best mate, come together. I mean, yarning together, whether it's joining the women's group or men's group, listen to those stories and pass them on to them and always support them. But I think the main thing is just listening to them and trying to help them with their struggles in their life. I think coming together as one, working on one project at a time, achieving them for the betterment of our communities. So, you know, what I see sometimes is we're not putting enough energy in claiming our land here, and we're letting the developers and the council take over. I'd like to see us all come together and put our own native title in, not worry about things like the 5 rivers, and concentrate on our community, look after our own sacred sites, which are getting destroyed today. I think we all should come together and fight for those causes. And by doing that, I mean, you leave a legacy for your up-and-coming future elders and Jardians, like, you know. I see a lack of services here for our young ones. I like, there's no mental health, there's no domestic violence places for our women, for our children. I think we need to work on those subjects. Presently, I'm involved with 2 separate men's groups, and they're pretty good. I mean, they talk straight out, and they come to you and sit with you too, and that's when you listen to them, you know. You don't talk about things, you don't tell them what to do, you just listen to them. And they, you know, some of them are young, 16, 17, and they express themselves to you, and all you do is give them love, you know. And that's one of the best things I like being involved with the men's group. And then we go out bush and make didgeridoos, come back. Then we go out and get nullas and make them, and boomerangs. And so you touch and base with a bit of culture there with your young ones also. So yeah, I like being involved in those kind of things, and because it's such a small town without a lot of services. Well, I was born in Waikato Army Camp. My dad was born here, Bernie Polo's son. He's the 3rd oldest. But we frequently always come back here all the time. Have parties, always. There was a fire in the backyard where you sit around and yarn. Christmas times, we used to have big Christmas dinners down at Macleay Bridge. Everyone goes. And I kept repeatedly coming back here, like I didn't even have a license. I was driving up here with me cousins, and you drive up here and you come past the high school up there, and you go look there, and oh yeah, there's a fire going down there. So yeah, we come and join. We sit around in the circle with the uncles and aunties, our older cousins, and those stories, you know, those memories you just never forget. You learn by your older cousins too, and by your uncles and aunties, you know. You step out of line, they'll pull you up quick and smart and tell you what you're doing wrong. And fix it up. And I always stayed with Auntie Teresa and Uncle George, and Auntie Teresa and Uncle George always looked after Granny Barlow. They took care of Granny Barlow all the time, and just running around the area here, like, going getting the milk out of the dairy up the end of the road every morning for the milk, dodging the bull in the paddock down there. We used to run off down the river to swim, and but you was all doing it with all your cousins, and that's why I kept coming back. And I've come back now, because I didn't touch base for a long time because I got married and all that, and raised my own children, but I've come back again to touch base again. So, yeah, it means a lot to me to do that, and also to let my children know about it, and they enjoy it. My granddaughter, she's 13, she studies it, culture, and yeah, they dance, and she's doing that really good, and she's white as Snow White, but she's got it in, so yeah. I think those are very important things about coming back, touching base with your family. I call them all family anyway, so yeah, that's very important to me.